And look at this guy. Did you just want to copy me today? Are you wearing purple and gray as well?
I think I was on the air before you were. I don't want to be pointing on who had a purple tie on first.
But what's up with the forecast, though, my man?
Yeah, you know, we'd like to be done with the rain, right? We had a lot of it this morning, widespread, and those folks trying to get to work, it was just awful timing. But a beautiful afternoon, but let me show you. We're watching out here in north of central Texas, just to the north of Austin, kind of just recently moved through Killeen. This storm system is going to try to keep itself together and make it all the way into the Fox 26 viewing area. Now, it's got a long way to go and some things to overcome, but we're going to be watching this tonight, and maybe around 10 o'clock or so, there might be some rumbles of thunder across some parts. I don't think it'll be all of Houston like we saw this morning, but parts of our viewing area that could see, or again, the lightning and hear some of that. This little boundary helped to kind of provide an area to squeeze out all this moisture. I'm backing our radar up to about 12 hours here where we saw all that rain come through early on in the morning hours, and now we see that next system out in the Austin area, or beginning to get closer into Austin. Here's that next system that we'll be watching, trying to hold itself together, moving through the overnight hours. But right now, the Fox Red Storm Seeker radar is very quiet, and it's been that way for most of the afternoon. Here's all that rain that we piled up this morning. Our coastal areas, 2 to 3 inches, almost 4 inches in some parts of northern Brazoria County, or sort of the western corners of Brazoria County there. And yeah, this is a pretty nice looking afternoon. And with all the rain, it kind of made it harder for the temperatures to rise. Now, while there's a lot of blue in the sky at the moment, we did have quite a bit of cloud cover even after the rain stopped. So we're still only sitting at 80 degrees right now across the downtown Houston area. Normally, we'd make it up to about a high of 90 degrees. So this particular computer model doesn't really buy into the idea that those storms north of Austin are going to make it all the way here into the downtown Houston area. Going to try to keep things a little bit further to the north. As I set this in motion, you notice they kind of evaporate there pretty quickly. We're going to be left with some cloud cover as we move through the evening, and then when we get into tomorrow afternoon, we begin to see some of those isolated, not like this morning where it was just widespread soaking, but some isolated little downpours kind of popping up here or there across the area. And so you'll see I'm lowering those rain chances down to 30% for both Thursday and Friday, even less when we're headed into the weekend, and that means warmer temperatures. We're back into the lower 90s, and maybe some more rain once we get back into the work week on Monday.